Hi everyone, I'm Teacher Cheryl and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be looking at effect questions. So let's get right into it. So first of all, you will need to know what effect is. According to the Cambridge Online Dictionary, effect is the result of a particular influence. So relating this back to comprehension questions, when the writer does something in their text, there's always a result that the writer wants to achieve. And most of the time, this refers to the feelings, the thoughts, the actions of the readers or the characters in the story. Let's take a look at a first example. Now, this is an advertisement given in the Visual Text Comprehension Section A of Paper 2. Let's dive into the question. So the question is, at Lime Restaurant, Chef Nancy Teo ensures every Nyonya dish on the buffet line is not only tasty, but also just the way her peranakan mother used to make them. What effect is this statement intended to have on the readers? So remember, whenever the question asks us about effect, it's asking us about the result on the reader or on the character. In this particular question, they're asking about the effect or the result on the readers. And for the result, we usually talk about the feelings, the thoughts, or the actions of the readers. So first of all, I'm going to pick out some details from the text itself. Chef Nancy Teo ensures every Nyonya dish tasty, just the way her peranakan mother used to make them. Now think about this. Why did the writer use these particular words or phrases? What is the writer trying to achieve by using these phrases? Can this be the correct answer? Readers can be assured that the food served will be of high quality. What do you think? I'd like you to pause this video and tell me your comments in the comments box below. So remember, this question is asking about the effect on the readers. This is actually not the best answer. Let me show you what would be a better answer. It is to entice the reader to come for the buffet, as they can be assured that the food served will be of high quality. So here, the effect on the reader is that they would be enticed to come for the particular buffet. And why would readers want to come for the buffet? Because they can be assured of the high quality. Because if you notice in the text, they said that Chef Nancy Teo, she herself ensures that every dish is tasty and it tastes just the way her mother used to make it. An alternative to the second part of this answer could be that the food tastes like home-cooked food. So that's another thing that the writer does to entice the reader to go for this buffet. Let's look at a second example. With night came horror. Not only were the famished wolves growing bolder, but Henry was tired. What effect does the writer create by using a short sentence followed by a longer one? So again, this question is asking us about the effect or the result on the reader or the character, and the result should be about the feelings, the thoughts, or the actions of the reader or the character. Now this question tells us that the writer has used a shorter sentence followed by a longer one. And usually when writers do this, it is to emphasize something. But this is not sufficient as an answer, because basically writers always use different types of language features to emphasize something. So here we need to explain what the something is. So if we go back to the sentences, notice how the first sentence focuses on the word horror. As a reader, when we read this, we are wondering, what is this horror? And of course, the writer goes on to say, famished wolves were growing bolder, they're getting braver, and they're famished. They're not just hungry, but they're famished. They're extremely hungry. And Henry was tired. So this second longer sentence actually explains the horror that the writer mentioned in the first shorter sentence. Therefore, my answer would be something like this: the writer is creating an atmosphere of fear. Let's look at a third example. So this passage is about millennials. On the flip side of this upbringing is a certain lack of resilience. They, referring to the millennials, are less able to withstand pressure and can be sluggish, insubordinate, or spoiled at work. Yep, the poor little strawberries. And the question is, what is the effect of the words in parentheses in paragraph 9? So again, we're looking at effect or the result, and the result should be the feelings, the thoughts, the actions of the reader. In this question, they also tell us that the writer uses parentheses. So let's take a look at what parentheses are used for. So it is a remark that is added to a sentence, often to provide an explanation or extra information. So going back to the question, Yup, the poor little strawberries. Notice how it's written in parentheses. So the writer did this for a specific reason. Of course, he wanted to emphasize something, but what is that something? Here, he's giving extra information about his thoughts about the millennials. And he's definitely being sarcastic here, because in this part of the paragraph, he actually identifies some negative things about millennials, such as a certain lack of resilience, less able to withstand pressure, and sluggish, insubordinate, or spoiled. So in this paragraph, he's actually telling you that these millennials are brought up in a certain way, which result in them becoming like strawberries, soft and easily bruised, unable to withstand hardship. So here, he's not asking us to feel sorry for the millennials. Instead, the effect is that the writer does not actually feel sorry for the millennials, and he doesn't want us to feel sorry for them as well. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. As always, keep practicing and applying what you've learned to other questions as well. I also have other videos where I focus on other types of comprehension question types, such as effective questions and irony questions. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends or family whom you think might find it useful as well. See you in the next one. Bye!